Hi, Janelle here, thought healer. And I've been asked, well, what is thought healing? It's a great question. I was given this name or this title when I was sitting with guidance and was getting a download. So channeling guidance, and they just then I was going, okay, what am I doing? How do I describe what I'm doing? They said, well, keep it simple. You're a thought healer. Well, what is thought healing? I'm like, you had the same question I had, I'm sure. Oh, what is that? Well, what it is it's taking the impact out of emotional triggers that we store in our body. And all of us have different events, and they can be defined as a trauma. Some of these traumas are very large for some of us, significant events that have happened in our lives. And some of these traumas are through the lens of a child's perspective, and it was trauma. It's all equally and definable as trauma. And we store that in our body, the memory of it, the energetic imprint, if you will, because the brain and all of our senses, let's go back to all of our senses gathered the moment through our eyes, ears, nose, those smells we had at that moment, what we heard at that moment, what we felt in our heart at that moment, what did our hands touch at that moment. So all of our senses. And it creates a memory. It's energetically, all these senses gather the ball, if you will, of memory. And that also, that signature, that set of energetic signals is not only just a memory, but it's also stored in the physical body. And so over time, that can create patterns. So that every time we see a similar situation, this memory rises up and it triggers a response. We're going to see it through the lens of this past experience or experiences. And that's how we translate, and it forms the patterns in our life. And it forms thoughts, which create emotion and which create action. And there's the pattern. So thought healing is about finding the root to what is triggering us. Okay. And where is it stored in the body? And how can we take the sting, if you will, out of the memory? Memories are going to be there, but let's take the sting out of it, the pain out of it. And that is what heals the thoughts, because now we have a different feeling around the event, which then gives us the opportunity to create different thought, which then creates different emotion again, which creates different action. And that's how we change the course of our life.